Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Why is your home not selling? That is today's topic. So, is your home on the market longer than you think it should be? Do you keep dropping the price, dropping the price, dropping the price, and you're still not picking up a buyer? Have you had no viewings in the last month and you're wondering what the issue is? Is your listing that do you feel like your new listing or your home is now stale on the market because days on market has reached a certain day where you're thinking you're only going to get low balls? Um, I am talking directly to you guys. So, why your home isn't selling? Three reasons, three things that sell houses: price, condition, location. Those are your three things. Everything else is a benefit, but price, condition, location is the reasons why buyers buy homes. So, if you're talking about price, condition, location, you cannot change location no matter. You can technically pick up a house and move it. I have actually seen that done. Costs a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of effort. So we're not moving a house, and the home buyers aren't moving a house. Condition. We're talking about condition. We're talking about, living rooms, dining rooms, kitchens, bathrooms, en suites, basements, primary bedrooms, bedroom sizes, garages, backyards. You can change the condition. It takes time and effort and money. And then price. Price is price. You could have the best house on the block in all of Halifax. If you're priced at $30 million, probably not going to sell. So all those three things come together, and I'm going to break down each one so that you guys can really understand, maybe help you guys get a better sale. So if your home is stale and you want to sell it today, we need to review it. So have a good review of the condition and the price, because those are two things that we can actually impact. I know you can move a house. We're not moving a house. So condition and price. The first thing is the price. If you are sitting in this market, and I know people are talking about the Halifax real estate market is slower, it's more of a buyer's market, more of a balanced market. If you are priced well and in good condition and good location, and even if you are priced well in a good condition, or even if you are priced well in a good location, if you are priced well, your home will still sell. It will still sell in a matter of days or weeks. It will not sit if you are priced correctly. That means a buyer sees value in what you're offering. Think about it this way. List price, that's a suggestion based on market analysis. So if you are worried about price, get another look at the comparables in your neighborhood. And when I say look at the comparables, do a deeper dive. So pick out the last recent solds that are most comparable to your home in the last 90 days. Look at those realistically to make sure that their price matches with yours. The other thing you want to do is we have three types of markets in real estate: seller's market, balanced market, buyer's market. Those are judged by months of inventory. Seller's market, 0 to 4 months of inventory. Balanced market, 4 to 6 months of inventory. Seller's market, 6+ months of inventory. So you might be hearing the market's cooled down. We're in a balanced market or buyer's market in Halifax. We're still in a seller's market in Halifax. It's just not the seller's market of 21 or 22. Still in a seller's market, still advantageous to the sellers, still leverages with the sellers. So you should still be able to sell your house because there are plenty of active buyers engaged in the real estate market. So have a look at the market, make sure comparables are solid, and be realistic. So if you have a stale listing, the first thing we're going to do, if we're coming in to help you guys out, we are going to reevaluate the price with a good market analysis to see where we're at. And we're also going to see if we can change the condition of the home. So simple things that you can do to change the condition of your home: declutter, paint, and clean. And you may think that your house is clean, or you may think that your home does not need paint, or you may not think that your home has clutter in it. I promise you, you are wrong about all those things. Everyone has a different way of looking at their home, and it's our job to come in. We would bring in a staging consult, Lori Butler of Upstage Home Staging, if you want to call her, and she will give you a great report that will tell you to remove all the clutter, to declutter and remove all the clutter in your home. Why? We need homes to breathe. Let the buyers walk into your living room, your master bedroom, your kitchen, your ensuite, your backyard, and let them see themselves in your space and place their furniture in your space. There is an art to staging. That is why it is so impactful in terms of getting buyers in the door. Now, good staging can only be helped with painting, decluttering, and cleaning. So, paint, single greatest return on investment you could ever make in your home. And yes, when I say paint, you are painting it a off-white neutral color. Not black, not red, not blue, not green. I know that seems cold or tasteless or boring. You are selling a product that you want someone to buy. It is no longer your home. If you don't plan on selling your home, paint it polka dot, paint it pink. Don't care. If you are selling a product, which is in this case is your house, you are painting it an off-white. All of our clients use white Dove from Benjamin Moore every single time. If you are painting your house, also paint the baseboards and the door trim and the window trim. Yes, it's a bitch. If you want to take it up a notch, paint all the walls white Dove, paint the trim baseboard white, regular white. So that way there's a little bit of pop. Now, why? Painting just makes everything look clean, everything look tidy, everything look great. It's amazing what a fresh coat of paint does. I've seen paint add 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $50,000 to homes by the transformation of before and after, simply by a can of paint. It's sweat equity. Now, when you paint, it helps staging and the furniture elevate the space. Rooms look larger, they look cleaner, they look brighter. All the natural light that you're getting in helps everything shine better because white makes everything look clean and better. Then you're getting into cleaning. Mop the floors, sweep, dust, wipe down the countertops, wipe off the ledges, check your bathroom vanity mirror for fingerprints, wipe down the cabinets if they're glass, wipe down the appliances. Everything matters. And why does it matter? Because home buyers are fickle. They're fickle. And everything, if you were asking someone for a certain price point, maybe it's the top dollar of their price point. Maybe that's all they can afford. Or maybe they're thinking about putting up $700,000 for your home. And every time they see something that they have to do, that's a strike against you. Unless your location's great. If you have a great location, people will cut what they need to do for a great location. So if you have a great location, you can get away with this stuff. If you don't have a good location or you're not living in a desirable area, everything else has to be set. So the reason why you do all this stuff is so that if you've been on the market for a long time and we're coming and we're going to make you paint, declutter, clean, and stage, it's because we want to give the home a facelift when we bring in the brand new list price. Because I sure as shit can guarantee you if your home has not sold and you're bringing us in, we will be readjusting your price. Because the market has told you that your price, not copacetic. They're not happy with it. They're not buying it. They're not engaged with it. Now, when we do this, and this is why we do it even before you ever go to market, if you're working with us, we make you guys do so much work because it's if you're looking to sell your home for the highest dollar value in the shortest amount of time, which every seller is looking to do, you want a great first impression in the market. You want the market to react, wow, that's a great price, that's a great condition, and hey, maybe we don't like the area that much, but we can live with it because that house is awesome and it's priced really well. Or if you have all three, oh my God, that's a great location, great price, great condition. We got to run to it. It's a great deal. You have to run. And that's when you start getting into getting what your home is worth. So when talking about condition, we have to do all this stuff to get that first impression to really mean something. Because realistically speaking, the first 7 to 14 days, like that's your opener to the market. The market should be reacting positively to your listing. That's why the condition is so important. Now, let's say this. You have the location, you've got the condition, you've done all the work, and your home still isn't selling. It's price. It's price. If you're worried about price in your home, think of it like a fish hook. You've gone fishing, here's the hook, fish are down here. This is a buyer. You're just trying to get the hook down for the buyer to eat. Simple, right? If you are on the market, we call it the 14-day cycle or the 14-day rule. If you are on the market right now, and in the last 14 days, you have had no viewings, you're priced too high. If you are on the market and in the last 14 days, you've had viewings, no offers, you're priced too high. This hook is you want an offer from this buyer. That is what you're lowering it for. So when you sit stale and your listing is not moving, check your location, check your price, and check your condition. Because realistically speaking, if we come in and your condition's great, realistically speaking, the only measure we have is price. Realistically speaking, we have two levers we can pull out of the three: price and condition. And if we're changing the condition of the home, whether even if that's painting or redoing a whole room, like that's a weekend of your time and effort, unless you want to outsource it. And if you outsource it, that's going to cost you a lot of money as well. So for anyone thinking about trying to sell their house or is selling their house and can't figure out why it's not moving, don't blame it on the real estate market. We are still in a seller's market. There are still active buyers engaged in this market. It is price, condition, and location. And make sure that all three are as great as you can get them. And be realistic about your pricing. Be realistic about your condition. And if you're not, bring in experts, bring in a realtor, bring in multiple realtors to give you market analysis and see where they stand. Bring in staging consults. Bring in people to tell you how to help you sell your home. And if you've done all those things, all those things have been done, it's price. It is always and will be price. And there's always a buyer. I don't care in any market. There is always a buyer looking to buy a home. And if they're not looking at your home, there is a reason. So once again, if your home is not selling, look at the price, the condition. Those are your main two. Location, you can't change, but just be aware of what's happening in your market. All right, guys, any questions, leave in the comments. Hopefully this helps. Have a good day. Bye.